Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you are fine and in good health. In today's lecture, we will discuss some important idioms and phrasal verbs. As you are aware that these idioms and phrasal verbs are an important part of your syllabus. So let's discuss today's idioms and phrasal verbs. First, we will discuss some phrasal verbs. So the first phrasal verb is break in. Break in means to train some animal or to train something that is wild. यानी किसी भी जंगली जानवर को सुधारना उसको हम break in कहते हैं. He has broken in his horse. Break in. He has broken in his horse. Number 2, break into. Break into means चोरी के इरादे से किसी जगह जबरदस्ती घुसना. The thief broke into the house and stole many precious things. Break into. The thief broke into the house and stole many precious things. Number 3, bring about. Bring about means to be cause of something. यानी किसी चीज की वजह बनना. His lack of hard work brought about his failure in the examination. Bring about. His lack of hard work brought about his failure in the examination. Bring down. Bring down means किसी को तबाह करना या नुकसान पहुंचाना. Opposition parties are threatening to bring down the government. Bring down. Opposition parties are threatening to bring down the government. Bring round. Bring round means किसी को होश में लाना. Many boys fainted due to heat, but the doctor brought them round very soon. Bring round. Many boys fainted due to heat, but the doctor brought them round very soon. So these are the 5 phrasal verbs for today. Now we will discuss some important idioms. First idiom is apple pie order. Apple pie order means when things are in a very neat and clean position. जब चीज़ें बहुत ज़्यादा तरतीब के साथ बहुत ज़्यादा neatly रखी होती हैं, then we call it apple pie order. Everything in the room was lying in apple pie order. Apple pie order. Everything in the room was lying in apple pie order. At a snail's pace. यानी किसी स्नेल की रफ्तार से चलना. जैसे उर्दू में हम कहते हैं चूंटी की रफ्तार से चलना, बहुत आहिस्ता स्पीड के साथ, स्लो स्पीड. The child was going to school but at a snail's pace. At a snail's pace, the child was going to school but at a snail's pace. At the first blush. You can also say at the first glance or at the first instance. All the 3 idioms mean the same thing. That is the first impression that we get when we look at something for the first time. At the first blush, it seemed like a good idea. At the first blush, it seemed like a good idea. At the first glance, it seemed like a good idea. At the first instance, it seemed like a good idea. At 6s and 7s. At 6s and 7s means confusion. जब बहुत ज़्यादा confusion होती है, that is called, when somebody is in great confusion, that is called at 6s and 7s. I am really at 6s and 7s overtaking the new job. At 6s and 7s, I am really at 6s and 7s overtaking the new job. At the 11th hour. यानी बिल्कुल लास्ट मोमेंट पे, at the last minute, at the last moment. Their plan was cancelled at the 11th hour. At the 11th hour, their plan was cancelled at the 11th hour. So these are the 5 important idioms from your syllabus. I hope you will learn them and try to memorize them for your exams. Our next lesson or next part of our lesson is about prepositions. Prepositions are basically position words. Position words means that they tell us about the position of something or someone. In this picture, you can see that the green ball is in the box, on the box, under the box, near or next to the box, behind the box, between the two boxes, and in front of the box. So all these prepositions in, on, under, near, next to, behind, between, in front of are telling us about the position of the ball. Prepositions are words which link nouns, pronouns, and phrases to other words in a sentence. So the basic purpose is linking words with each other in a sentence. Prepositions usually describe the position of something, the time when something happens, and the way in which something is done. So what are the three purposes of preposition? Number one, where something is. Number two, the time when something happens, जब कोई चीज़ होती है उसका वक्त, and the way in which something is done, और कोई भी चीज़ या काम किस तरह किया जाता है. Although the prepositions of to and for have some separate functions, यानी of, to और for जो हैं के कुछ separate functions भी हैं जो हम बाद में discuss करेंगे. Prepositions can also be used to end sentences. So एक और फंक्शन जो prepositions का है वो ये है कि हम उन्हें सेंटेंस को एंड करने के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, what did you put that for? यानी उस चीज को तुमने वहां क्यों रखा. Now we will discuss some prepositions, their functions, and some example sentences. The first function is position, that the preposition tells us about the position of a word. The cat is under the table. He is sitting on the chair. The pencil is in the box. The second function is to tell about the time. The class starts at 8 a.m. I am going to Spain on Wednesday. How something is done? We traveled by car. Possession यानी किसी की मिल्कियत होना, ओनरशिप शो करना. The book belongs to Colin. The door of the house is red. This is an introduction to prepositions. I will give you two exercises regarding prepositions. Complete those exercises and send them by tomorrow. All of you have to complete the exercises. The completion of exercises is compulsory. That is all for today. Allah Hafiz.